Welcome back. The Nigerian music industry is doing amazing things across the world. I mean, we have transcended the borders and even the continental borders. It looks like we're on a good run, and 2022 is even looking set to be amazing. But yes, we know all of the artists, you know, the big names. Sometimes the producers get lost in the mix. You might know their names, but not their faces. I have one of them here with me now. If you're a fan of Nigerian music, you definitely heard the name Pheelz. And he's here with me today. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Well done, man. How long has this been going on for with music here for you?
A little over 12 years now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, professionally?
Professionally, maybe 11 years.
Yeah. What made you go into the music industry and not as an artist?
I started as an artist, actually, because for me, I just wanted to make music. So I didn't care if I was producing for myself or I was writing for another person, and I still don't care because I just want to make music. So it was in church, and I can still remember then being a little, child in church. First time inside the church, because they have a special place for children. First time inside the church, and then I saw the choir sing, and I saw like the power it had on people, and like the emotions and the drive, and how people worship, and then that one got me interested in music because I wanted, that.
So when did the switch to being a producer happen?
It kind of happened along the way. I just made music. I just made for myself and made for other people. But at a certain time, a lot more light got shone on my production part than me being an artist. So I just followed the vibe and just ran it through.
So when was the moment you think it's happened for you in the industry? Which artist? What song?
That would be First of All by Olamide.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it. That was the one. That was the one. And
that's when your price increased.
Yeah. And I was 17 too, so
wow.
I was really young. So that was amazing.
Nice. How did you get to work with an Olamide at that time?
I was an intern under ID Kabasa at Coded Tunes. We were both, interns actually. We were the go and buy rice, go and buy plantain. We were those guys, go and buy fuel guys. So we linked, we got connected in Coded Tunes, and then, ID Kabasa would leave the studio late at night. We would sneak into the studio and work together, and that's how we started, having a work relationship. And
Then can we talk about Fireboy?
Oh.
Because that was... Fire. How did that happen? Because, first of all, that album, you know what it did to Nigerians, What was the thought process, or what is the thought process of, working on a project like that for you?
For me, it's always no hold bars, no cage. Just make music, just create. Yeah. We're not thinking of genre, we're not thinking of demography, we're just making what we want to make. Later on, we can filter and dissect, but right now, we're just creating. So that was what I told him, Fireboy. I'm like, yo, let's just create, let's just make music. Let's just make amazing music that we think is cool. Yeah. And that was
so I've always wanted to know, when as a producer you're making music, do you know that a song is going to do well? And how often do you know that a song is going to do well, but it doesn't?
It's always, you just know what you feel. Yeah. Sometimes I think people are going to vibe with this one, or I think people are going to like this one, but you really just know what you feel. Yeah. You are not really.
You just go with what you
just go with the flow, and if it works, then fine. If it doesn't, then you move on to the next one.
Who's been your favorite artist to work with?
Me.
Besides you?
Besides me, Fireboy, man.
Yeah.
Fireboy is an amazing artist to work with. He's really good.
Yeah.
So ready.
Are producers getting enough of the respect that you think they should be getting yet? Because for a long time, they weren't even part of the conversation. Right now we're hearing name stamps and songs, so there's a lot more, at least name recognition, but also money-wise and just respect as a whole in the industry. Do you think that's happening enough? Yeah,
I think it's happening, but I think it's going to grow a lot more. I think it needs to grow a lot more, because I think producers do a lot more than just make beats. A lot of producers are co-writers. A lot of producers are, have their vocals on the track. A lot of producers are artists themselves. So, I think they need, I think we all need a lot more attention, and I think it's getting better. Yeah. And it'll get there for sure.
Is the money conversation changing? Because, we would always hear, producers get paid off. So the artists, go with all the royalties and all the money that comes with it. Is that still happening, and how does it work for you? Are you a part of the long-term conversations, and is that even important?
It's changing, but it depends on a lot of other factors. The right team, for one. Like, you need a very strong team that knows the business, because it's one thing to just make the music, it's another thing to handle the business. It's a total different game. So you need a team and a management that really understands the business. And yeah, it's still, a lot of producers are still getting swindled out of their deals and stuff. So, I mean, it's the world. It's how it functions. You just have to, learn and grow.
Favorite Nigerian producer besides you?
Will be SARS. SARS, for sure.
Yeah, he does good work.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. What are we looking forward to you? Actually, before we get to that, I wanted to talk about this Amapiano.
Oh.
How many more months do you think we have with this? So people have called it a pandemic. This Amapiano pandemic, which is not bad.
It's not
because
bad.
I mean, the sound.
Story.
There's a reason why the sound is as beautiful as it is, and it's still going on. But your opinion, is it still going to be around for a while, or do you think it's tired?
At this point, I think Amapiano has evolved from just a sound. I think it's like a spirit now. It's like a vibe. It's not just a sound. Like, I feel like it's a sound that, yes, the prime period might be over, in a minute or in a while, but I still feel a lot of the influences will seep into other genre of African music.
Yeah.
I feel like Amapiano will have a lot of influence in other, African music.
Yeah.
I worked on something a while back and I called it Ama Blues. It's amazing. So yeah, I think it's a spirit now for me. Yeah.
I saw Piano the other day. I'm like, what is going on here, man?
Piano, that one is a good one. That one is a good one.
I'm like, what's going on here? Who have you not worked with that you would like to work with?
I have quite a list. In Nigeria, Two-Face for one. I think Two-Face and I would make.
Wow, yeah, that would be good.
Wande Cole. Yeah.
You haven't worked with Wande?
I worked with Wande Cole a few years back, but I would like to work with him now.
Again.
Because I have like a folder that I think Wande Cole would smash.
Yeah.
Burna Boy, yeah. I had a session with him a couple of years ago. I would like to connect with him again. Internationally, Timbaland, Pharrell, Drake, Kanye. Oh my God, Kanye.
These are very deep guys that you're calling.
Rick Rubin, Tyler the Creator. Oh, that list is long.
Yeah.
That list is long, but yeah.
But I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, the way Nigerian music is going, there's a lot.
There's no bridge again. Everywhere.
Everything is open, man.
Everything is open, though.
What should we look forward to with you this year? Are you doing a lot more of the artist side or the producer side? What's to come?
A lot more of everything.
Okay.
A lot more production, a lot more artist side. I have a song dropping real soon with Buju called Finesse that is really popping up on social media, and that one has been amazing since that vibe happened. And it just happened last week. I just made the song last week.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I just made the song and I just thought about posting it online while I was making it, and it was crazy. So yeah, a lot more music, a lot more production, a lot more art as well. Yeah.
All the best, man. Looking forward to you and everything you're going to be doing.
Thank you very much,
Pheelz, and have a great year ahead. But thanks for joining us. As I always say, I'll see you next Sunday. Have a great week.
I am ready for your action.